Shalom, 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 children of the Most High God. I believe that you are well. I believe that you are keeping safe, and Jehovah God is protecting you. My name is Onyango Erick. As always, I'm delighted to share the word of God with you. Today, I just want to bring it a human touch, human perspective. I just want to give, just like Apostle Paul, when you read 1 Corinthians chapter 6, he was giving his own perspective. So today, we just want to look at the 20 facts about the rich, the 20 facts about the wealthy, people who are blessed, people with money, people who are rich. There are things that they don't want you to know. There are character traits that they have that makes them to command their time, to be impactful, and also to direct our thought and pattern and our systems. So, the 20, I circumspect. I was so much prudent to ensure that what I give is practical. From wealth of experience and observations, I was able to compile 20 facts about the rich people that you need to know. These 20 facts is what makes them to conquer their time, to be the head, because the Bible says we shall be the head but not the tail. There are things that they are doing that makes them to be the head. There are things they are doing right, and we are not doing it right. There are things that make them to be our leaders, and even their children to be the heir apparent to their empires. Even in political scene, you'll observe that there are things that will make them to be longer in the system. So when you look at these attributes, these character traits, they are what makes them to click. The first one, the rich have hunger for success. The rich have that hunger for success. When you look at them, these people, they are ready to give it all. They take big loans. They are, when you look at auctioneers, they target the rich because they took a big loan. Some of them take a big sacrifice. You can imagine, some even go overseas for months, for days. They have that hunger for success. They wake up very early. When you look at in the morning, your dream cars, when you want to spot them, go to Ngong Road, go to Langata Road, go to Kiambu Road, go to Limuru Road. You will see these vehicles in the very early morning, 5, 6, 4. You will see them because the rich, they have something that motivates them, that makes them to wake up very early, that push them. Hunger for success. There are people who are ready to do anything for success. Hunger for success. Another character is they never arrive or they never settle. They never arrive or never settle. Sometimes you are surprised. Aliko Dangote, every now and then he purchases these jets, bombardiers. Every now and then you ask yourself, he was asked why? Do you always upgrade? And he said, because of what? I still want to buy more. People have talked about Mama Miradi, Millicent Omanga. Every now and then, she comes out with those sleek vehicles, Range Rover, Bentley, name them, Mercedes-Benz, what? It's because she has not yet arrived. But you'll find someone, he buy one vehicle, he settles. The rich never settles. They always look for other opportunities. You'll find someone living in Nyayo Estate and is very much comfortable, not the rich. You'll find someone, he lives in Nyayo Estate, after 2 years, he goes to Buruburu. After a period of time, he goes to South Sea. After a period of time, he goes to places like Westlands or places like Runda. You think that, oh, he has settled. No. You will find that he has relocated to South Africa. After South Africa, you will also hear again, he has relocated to America. When they go to America, it's about moving from one state, powerful state, to another, because they never settle. But the people of the middle class and the people of bottom of the pyramid, after just getting some few coins, he now goes to a club. He's now sitting on those stools, long stools, called Sinatabu. Is now well known in all the liquor joints because they believe they have settled, not the rich. They will never settle. They want to break barriers. They want to break frontiers. They want to discover new ideas, new avenues. It's all about never settling. They will always upgrade. Upgrading is their cup of tea. They never settle. You find someone, he purchases a land, he purchases an estate, he thinks of another estate. They never settle. Another attribute is they avoid extremes. They avoid extremes. Means they are always midway. They are never loyal. Loyalty is never in their vocabulary. You will find many a times someone is in this political party, the other time is in another one, because they are never loyal. People are talking about Gideon Moi. Raila has done it severally. Today you wake up, is a member of KANU. Another time you wake up, is in the handshake. Another time is in the broad-based. They are never loyal. And this they apply it everywhere. They are never loyal. Even we'll find these executives of blue chip companies, the people we call industry captains. Today is here, tomorrow is in the rival company, because they are never loyal. Loyalty is the attribute of the poor who are sticking the extreme. They cannot do this. And this they apply also in their marriages. They are never loyal, even relationships. That's why you'll find they are so much embroiled in extramarital cases, baby mamas, clandestines. You'll find them even among the rich. Go to Forbes. About 70% of people, the wealthiest, they are divorcees. What happened? Cheating. Look at people like Tiger Woods, cheating. Because they are never loyal. People like Bill Gates, we thought that, we have a perfect couple. Bill and Melinda Gates, never loyal. They are never loyal. They are never loyal. Even to their company. Someone can just wake up and say, I've sold my company. You thought that this is his life. No, they are never loyal to anything. Even in church. When you have them in your church, you'll discover that there are also other churches that claim them. You say, it's my man. But other churches also, he also demonstrate they are never loyal to any church. That's why it's very difficult to know their denomination. They are never loyal. They will never stick to one church. Every church will brag, it's our spiritual son, it's our spiritual son. And even them, everywhere they go, is my spiritual father. They are never loyal to one. They are not used to loyalty. They will never be loyal. They will never stick to one company. You'll find someone telling you, I was in this company, I was in this, I was in this. They are given the best, but they are never loyal. This happened even in soccer. Someone is offered everything, but because of lack of loyalty, he forced transfer to another team. We saw with Mbappe, we saw with Bale, and so many. They are never loyal. Another attribute of the rich, they are crafty. They are crafty. They are shrewd. They are clever. When you sit them down and tell them, tell us every bit of your company, how you started, you will find that there are a lot of gaps because there is somewhere that they applied shrewdness. There is some Ponzi scheme. There are some scandals. There are some briberies. There is some manipulation of markets. There are some tax evasion. They are not doing as you are doing. When they buy a car, they don't buy with their name. They buy with company names because there is a shortcut. There is a way of eluding or escaping task. They know how to manipulate people. Either cheap labor, either frustrating their pay. There is that craftiness. Most of them, they have that tendency of being crafty. You will find them taking shortcuts. They are not afraid to bribe. They are not afraid to bribe to get the tender. They are not afraid to use their influence. I know someone to push this tender, to push this project, to push my container, to push this my consignment. It's about craftiness. They don't work as you are working. They don't do things clean. There is that aspect of craftiness. The fifth point that we need to note, they believe in time is money mantra. You know one thing, the difference between the rich and the poor is the mindset. There are people who will tell you, well, rather than booking a flight to Mombasa or Kisumu, why can't I take SGR? Why can't I take maybe those soft, good buses, very soft vehicles? But that is their mindset. But the rich will tell you, why should I take 8 hours going, 8 hours coming along the way? And I can go and finish the business and return the same day, rather than going and booking an hotel and other expenses. Why can't I just go, finish the business and come? If it's a lawyer, I can just go and represent someone for some few minutes and I'm back and doing my business. Time. That's why politicians have discovered this. They are buying private jets. The business of private jets, when you go to developing nations, is really thriving. Plus, I was in Qatar. You'll find even they have a place whereby people bring their private jet for that parking. They understand time is money. They don't waste time. They don't want distraction. They don't want to be caught in traffic jam. So they prefer to wake up very early. They prefer to use expressways. They prefer to take flight from Wilson to their village just to save time. They highly value their time because time is life. When you take good care of your time, you also preserve your life. So time is very important. They discover that time is gold. Let no one cheat you that, oh, I'm saving. Anything that take away your time, deny you opportunity to save time, is your number one enemy. And they discover that. They understand it too well. You will discover they don't waste time. When they see you are not adding value to them, they won't waste time on you. When they see this project is not viable, sustainable, and profitable, they shall flee. They don't want to waste time. They know if here there is investment, they don't want to waste time. They don't want to waste time. They understand the value of time. They calculate minutes with money. Oh, this time I will be making this amount. But you'll find our youths, they have all the time in the world. They are wasting all the time. Their energy, not with the rich. The sixth point, these people, they are difficult in trusting. They don't trust easily. For them to consider you their friend, they must do a lot of research on you, evaluation, They must look at your group, your company. They have to look at how you behave. They have to understand how you articulate matters. They have to look at how you view things. They don't trust easily. They will never trust easily. But when they trust, they trust. They will never trust easily. You'll observe, even for them to invest in your business, you must persuade them. You must convince them. You must tell them the value proposition for them to give you their money. They don't trust easily. You must convince them beyond any out of doubt for them to venture, for them to invest in that project. So it is important to know that they will never trust easily. They will never. They must, because these people, they have secrets, deep secrets. Can you be dependable? Can you be someone that they can rely upon? So they take time to trust you. You will find people like Raila. You will know the people every now and then. Sometimes you say, this is a problem, but they stick with them because they gain their trust. There are people you are saying, oh, drop this man, but it's there. Oh, Farouk is always there. Oh, is always there. Why? Because they obtain the trust. It takes time, but eventually they trust. They trust, but it's difficult. You can always be with them in the same church, but they don't trust you. In the same company, and they don't trust you. In the same estate, and they don't trust you. For them to trust you, it takes time. Whereby I can invite you in those meetings of the noble, it takes time. You'll just see them, you hang out with them, but tomorrow, he was there receiving an award. He did not invite you because he does not trust you. He does not trust you in his family matters. He does not trust you in anything of his business. You now, you are reduced to, oh, you need money, I give you. Are you okay? Are you suffering? Take 5,000. But he will never involve you in his trade because you have not gained his trust or a trust. Another area that is important to explore, the rich value their reputation. The rich value their reputation. If you want for them to sue you, tackle their reputation. Here they will go. They will hire the best lawyers. They will force you to offer public apology in the periodicals because they value their reputation. When you mention them, when you are a radio presenter or a news anchor or a columnist, they will go for you. They will go for your neck because they value their reputation. You write about their family. You write about their wives. You write about their business in a bad light. They will come for your neck because they value reputation. That's why you'll never find. We saw the daughter of the president, former president, Uhuru Kenyatta. She gave birth. We never saw those, it's called baby bump photos. We never saw. Even the son, we never saw. They value their reputation. That's why in their wedding, they will just show you the beauty. They will show you the people who have attended because they value their reputation. They ensure that they take good care of their grooming. They go for the spas. They go for the massage, pedicure and manicure. They invest in their appearance, in their grooming because they value their reputation. Before they appear, they ensure they look the part. They look dapper because they value their reputation. Another point, they believe in secrecy. And here's the challenge with the people of the middle class and bottom of the pyramid. They don't know how to keep secret. But they know how to keep secret of their family wealth. There is a secret behind it. They know how to keep secret. They will keep secret for ages, for years and years to come. They will never reveal secrets. They know the gays and lesbian among them. They will never go out and say this is a lesbian. They know people with double life. They know people with families. They know clandestine. They know, but they know how to keep secret. They know how to keep secret. They believe in secrecy. When you look at, we have best hospitals around with the best doctors. But why is it that they seek medication abroad? It's because of secret, so that you don't know what they are ailing from, so that you are just reporting what they have told you. Because they know when they come around, a cleaner, a nurse, or someone well known to them will share to the public. So they believe in secrecy. Even when you look at the investments, while they are investing, they know who is investing in offshore account, who is hiding money. They are aware, but they will never come out. They will never tell each other secret. They know how to keep secret. Unlike the rest of the people, they are too concerned with secret. Even investments, they know who has an apartment in South Africa, in Dubai, in other foreign countries. They are aware, but they will never share. They know how to keep secret. They know everything. Who is suffering from HIV, who is suffering from cancer, who is even the days that they have to live, but they will never ever share. They know who deal with drugs. They know who launders money too well. They know the trade. They know the network. They will never share. I believe you are learning, and you know very well the secrecy, and this secret is part of them. When you look at what they show us, it's only 10%. Successful people, you only know 10%. You only know when they are divorcing, but you'll never know a man was a wife batterer. You'll never know the wife was a cheat. You'll never know what happened in those houses. You only know 10% of all the leaders that will purport that, oh, I am his follower. You only know 10%. And they ensure that you only know 10% of them. You don't know even who has killed who. They are aware. This man was killed by this. They are aware. But they will never go to the media and say, you killed so and so. They are concerned with their secrets. Another point that you have to be careful with them, don't step on their toes. They believe in crushing your enemy completely. Crushing your enemy completely. When you are their enemy, know too well, your death might be a mysterious death. Circumstance, mysterious circumstance. You are sleeping with the wife of a powerful man. You will die mysteriously. I have observed for ages, people are dying, and obvious, there is someone that people say that is where they collided. It's automatic. They are aware, and they sure that they will destroy you. What happened with Mutula Kilonzo is a very rich man, but he's going after this lady who tried to lie that impregnated her. And even there was a child that was sad in that relationship. So the man has gone and sure that the lady must sell the properties to provide 15 million. It's not that he's in need of that money, but crushing your enemy completely. They know very well. They will destroy you financially. They will destroy you physically. They will destroy all your network. They will destroy your reputation, character assassination. They ensure that they crush you completely. They know how to hire to destroy you. They know how to tamper with evidence. to destroy the case. They are aware. It will go nowhere. Be careful. I usually advise young people. Be careful. You are abusing them. Be careful. You are going after their wives. Be careful. You are going after their husband. Be very careful. They destroy, they crush their enemy completely. You'll be forgotten on the face of the earth. They will be here. They own the system. They know who and who. They know the justice system. They know how to bend the law. They know how to hire the best lawyers. You know no one. You are there. Oh, because their wives are thirsty. You think that you can quench the thirst. You will go to the world of the dead. Very, very soon. Every day we read about this stuff. Oh, this leader. This one was sponsoring this. This one was after the downfall of this. They usually die mysteriously. In the houses, on their bed, on their... he was run down, he was murdered, he was shot dead. They know how to crush their enemy. And they will do it completely. All the rich people are very dangerous. You don't know how many people they have killed. So your blood will not even scare them. They have killed so many. Who are you? Their blood. They crush their enemy completely. Another point, they highly regard networks. They highly regard networks. When you look at them, to the man they are playing golf. Because golf is a game of networking. It's a game of making contacts. It's a game of building relationships. They are playing golf because of what? It gives them that sense of belonging. Joining a club. They want to belong to a certain club. Elite club. They believe in network. And that's why most of leaders, African leaders, are members of Freemason, because it's a club. And you can join it with the 8th point, they believe in secrecy. So they fit so well in Freemasonry because it's a club of secrets, top secrets, and networks. You must be recommended. That's why you had people, Ali Bongo, Paul Biya, Nelson Mandela, Kwame Nkrumah, Kofi Annan, and there are so many. Even here in Kenya, we have people like the chairman of Gor Mahia, Rachel Ambrose, because they believe in network and secrecy. They will always want to belong to a group. But the poor is a man for himself. Rather than building bridges, you are burning them. Rather than joining, you are fighting everyone. You are envying everyone. You are looking at everyone as your competitor and threat. That is not the rich. They are always in that group. They believe in networking. This drives us to the next point. They believe in a neat, close friendship. They have a very neat, close, close friendship. When you ask them, how many friends do you have? They are quick to tell you, you only have 50 or 10 or 5 real friends. And this I learned it the hard way. When my mom died, in my Facebook, I had over 5,000 people. But the people who came through are less than 5 people to stand with me, to comfort me, to strengthen me, to support me. And I realized sometimes you need just very few people, but are dependable, bankable. They have very few people that they can trust, they can lean on. They're people that can take bullet for them. They're people, they travel a lot. They can trust with their family. They can tell them, take my family to vacation. You are going for vacation? Yes. Tag along my wife and my daughter, my son. Carry them along. They can trust them. They can tell them, go and negotiate on my behalf in the dowry of because they are very few. The rich are very nil, very small group of friends. But us, You have so many people. Look at their weddings. It's always uninvited. Very few people, you can count them. And you will find these people, they are people who they are tried and tested. They are people who have stood the test of time. They have grown together. They have fought together. They have emerged winners together. There are people with secret together. There are people, so it is just a small group. But us, you are always surrounded by crowds who are taking you nowhere, who are always there to help you, to gossip, who are there because of situation. They are not there because when they get money, they flee without even bid you goodbye. We have people that consider brothers, but we don't know where they are. People are always reminding us, do you see so and so? You don't know when you heard about them. You don't know when you see them. And even when you are in trouble, they will never come and support you, though you invested in such friendship. Close friends. Another point, they value education. The rich will always be associated with education. Either they are alumni, either they are schooling, they are always learning. Someone is looking for a second degree, someone is pursuing masters, is on his doctorate, is doing fellowship. They are always studying. They value education. But here when someone gets a job in airport, paying 15,000, he abandoned education. The rich are always studying. Go to these universities, you will find them. During weekend, you will find them. They are always defending thesis, writing research, dissertation. They are always studying. Look at our PSS, our CSS, our ministers, our governors, our MPs. They are always in class. Yes, they have money, but they are always in class. Some even are teaching in universities. Because when you are teaching, you are always improving on your learning, your methodology, your pedagogy. You are always about studying. They value education. And this makes them to take their children to the best universities. We have seen our leaders. Their children are graduating in the top cream universities, the prestigious dream universities. There is where they are schooling their students. They are not forcing them. Oh, come, let me look for you a job here. First, you must get your master's. You must get your degree. You must get this requirement. They value education because they know when you are learned, you make better informed decisions. But here someone, he abandoned school. He has only Form 4 certificate. Some of us, they deserve education. It's why we are teaching. We left our homes with only Form 4 certificate. We push. We got certificates. We got diplomas. We got degrees. And we are now pursuing masters. We are now about to pursue masters. Because this is the trend of the rich. They value education. And they will stop at nothing to achieve highest level of education. They are always, look at our president, getting a PhD while he is a deputy president. Look at Amina Mohammed, getting a law degree. How many ministers, how many MPs have obtained degrees at the age of 50 after getting all the money? What is stopping you? We are offering diploma certificate in theology, certificate in marriage counseling, certificate in entrepreneurship, certificate in leadership. This will open door for others. When you get a certificate, you get a diploma, we will connect you to degree. And that is what will make you make the right informed decision. Another point that we need to ponder, they value health and wellness. Health and wellness. They ensure that in their homes they have gym. That's why they are energetic. That's why they are stronger than you. That's why they are always young. Because they value their health, what they eat. Some of them, they are not sick, but they go to change their kidney when they know that it's damaged. They go and do plastic surgery because they have to take good care of themselves. All of them, they are members of gym club. They run. They are very much strong than you. When you go to this walk or run, marathon, cross country, they'll show you dust. Because they believe in exercise. But you are there, a young boy. Every now and then, you don't do any exercise. You don't walk. You just bought a new Subaru. Now it's about, hey, road trip. You don't have time for exercise. The Bible says physical exercise is beneficial. And Paul was telling Timothy. And when you look at Paul, he was giving example of race. He was giving example of boxing, because Paul was a man who believed in exercise. But you will find youth, they don't engage in exercise. And that is a challenge. They believe that your health is your wealth. And they don't compromise on that. Another point that we need to focus on is they know the place of the family. They know too well the place of the family. They know the place of the family. What do we mean? These people, though they have those palatial homes, those living in leafy suburbs, but they ensure that most weekends they're in the village. So their children know how to eat. They know the food of the village. They know the village. They know their home. They know their roots. They know too well. But here, people are feeling like, oh, I am primitive. When I do this, when I talk vernacular, their children know vernacular languages. They know it too well than us. Because they find time. Every weekend, they're in the village. I look at Mama Ida. You know, our home and Raila's home is just 200 meters. I usually see Mama Ida most of the time, together with the children. They are always in the village. Fidel used to take the parties to the village. They led Fidel Odinga. I'm giving you a practical example. They reach every weekend. They're in the village. Family gathering. They are always concerned with what is happening in the village. But here, I cannot go. I cannot go to my village. They will bewitch me. I cannot go to the village. Oh, I don't know what will happen. Child of God, we have to do things right. They know the place of the village, of the family. They know too well. They will never stop at going to their homes. Another area that these people understand too well, they avoid court cases. They avoid court cases. Today I'm just in the open air, in a place called, this field is a common one, I'll tell you, Vision, where not far from where those ladies were being dumped in Quarry. I'm just not far from there. Sometimes I usually say that I just have also to give these people to the people who are around here, for people to have hope, because there are so many people. You'll find them, they are sleeping just on the grass. So when they hear this, they find something new and they are rejuvenated. So I was saying they avoid court cases. There are people that every week they are in chief camp. There are people every day they have a case. I have a case. I have a case. I will sue you. Not with the rich. The rich avoid court cases like a plague. And Jesus told us in Matthew chapter 5 verse 25, don't settle a matter with anyone who take you to court. The rich know time is money. What time do I have to go to, I don't know, mentioning, I don't know, hearing, I don't know, judgment, I don't know, appeal, I don't know what. They don't have that time. They don't have that laxity. They avoid it at all cost. So the problem is this: let us settle out of court. Let us have arbitrary. Let us sit down. That is what they push for. They are avoiding court cases because it's waste of money, waste of time, waste of energy. It's draining. It is not welcomed. They try to avoid court cases. But the poor, small alteration, kwa chief, small alteration, police case. So, I have filed a case. They are avoiding it. They understand the time I'm wasting in court. I should be sealing deals. I should be somewhere negotiating, looking for funds, telling people I should be doing something special. I should be going for vacation. They understand too well. Another point, the rich will also choose a serene environment for their family. A serene environment for their family. A very conducive, a safe haven. A place that they can raise a family. A place of safety. You cannot find their children dying in quarry. Dying, the child dropped at pit latrine. The child was done what? The child suffered from malaria because of stagnated water. I don't know what. Cholera. I don't know what. Typhoid. They look at environment. Is it conducive to raise a child? But the poor, places are so noisy. Places are so messy. Places are so smelly. You don't care. Because, cheap houses. You don't look at the environment. It's always, let me go to this neighborhood. It's cheap houses. Let me go to Soweto. I will take care. I will buy a big padlock. But there are places past 10. You'll be told sleep where you are because of security concern. They consider safety. The child, I read today, there are some children who died in quarry, an abandoned quarry. It can never happen in their leafy suburbs. So they look at a place that is conducive. Places that, in case of fire, how can we be saved? How can we be rescued? In case of emergency, they look at all these amenities, hospitals, malls. Where can I get service? Where can I get what? It's always about serenity. Where can animals come here? Can I get this sickness? Can I develop this? So they look at where it's very green, where it is so good, where I can study, where I can have a home office and concentrate. There are places that you cannot. Too noisy. 1 minute crusade, 1 minute pub, 1 minute funeral. There is just noise. You cannot concentrate. 1 minute people are fighting. Another minute people are abusing each other. Another meeting is just chaos. The rich consider where they live. That's why they don't live in islands. They live where it's so quiet. You cannot even know where people are existing. Houses surrounded by trees. You only see life. You only see hope. You only see peace in those neighborhoods. Another point is they believe in multiple sources. They believe in multiple sources. Ecclesiastes chapter 11 tells us that we should invest in many foreign trade. The rich, you will find, and look at, I like buying this magazine, Forbes magazine, Africa, and also there is another one that I received from Japanese embassy, the African Forbes. What do we learn from that? They tell us their investments. Every billionaires, the rich people, the top 100 mentioned there, we are told of their interest. You'll find someone is engaged in real estate, agriculture, mineral, technology, I don't know what, stock exchange, and all this. Because the Bible says you don't know when disaster will arise. So they ensure that when I am investing in maybe in real estate, there is something that happened in that industry, I shall have my insurance company will keep me afloat. So they understand in investing in many revenue streams. Hotels, you'll find them there. Someone asked about portfolio of over 10 companies because they believe in multiple sources. Another point is they know their lanes. They know their lanes. They know their lanes. What do we learn from that? They know, that's why they will not allow their daughters or their sons to marry from certain demographics because of a mindset. There is that scarcity mindset whereby there are people who are used to small. So when you tell them, I want to invest 100 million, they'll tell you that is waste of money because of scarcity mentality. They are used to a quarter meat, a quarter sugar, small. They are not used to bulk, wholesale stuff. They believe that if it is meat, should be completed, everything cleared. So they pick. That's why people are complaining. Why is it that so-and-so daughter is married to so-and-so, so-and-so son married to so well-known people? Because they are and they ensure that they connect their daughters and their sons. It is always arranged marriage, whereby the son is in Australia, the daughter is in UK, the father sit down, they bring their daughter and their son together and say them, so a certain day, you are married. Don't disappoint us. We have invited the president. We have invited foreign, I don't know what. We have invited Diamond. We have invited foreign artists. We have invited billionaires to witness your marriage. Don't disappoint us. Children have no option but to give in because they know their lane. Another point is they don't compromise on quality. When you look at their houses, they ship things, tiles, furniture, decorations. All these are imported, even curtains, because of what? They believe in the utmost quality. They will tell you this seat is 300,000. When you look at people like Wajakoya, he tell you this seat is 3 million. The other seat is 4 million. Because of what? And they tell you this is quality. This is what is found in a certain palace, in a certain hotel, in a certain city, in a certain parliament. It is about the quality. And this is also replicated in their school. They go for the best school. They ensure that they go for the quality, the best of the best paint, the best. That's why they like working with companies with reputation. Cleaners, they'll go for the company. They always deal with companies because they trust quality. Even the schools, they take their children, quality. The church, they go, quality. Everything of theirs is about quality. They don't compromise on quality. Finally, they always strive to be closer to power. The rich will always look at a way of being closer to power. They don't engage like how we engage in politics. They fund the politician. They ensure that there are things that require political goodwill. People like Aliko Dangote, all the regimes on his hands, and all the billionaires, they know it well. They are always near the power because you need to be near the power. Look at Elon Musk. He's near the power. Why? Because of his close ties with Donald Trump of America. And even billionaires. We saw the president when he was DP. Always he was a company of billionaires. They understand they need power. They need to be, that's why they're always appointed to be the board chairman, board members, because they are near power. You cannot ascend to such position when you are not near power. So the 20 attributes will make them to be always pushing, determining our trajectory, our lives, our everything about us is in their hands, because they are holding extremely the 20 attributes. So, child of God, for you to keep us going, you can send your love gift through Mpesa number 0725 102 528. 0725 102 528. My name is Onyango Erick. Don't forget YouTube. Erick Sublime, ERICK SUBLIME. Erick Sublime, remain our address. May God bless you. May God see you through whatever you do. Let me just show you where I'm in vision. You can just see people around. There are so many people around, people listening, and I believe that you are also learning. You can see there are a lot of people in the field. There are so many tournaments going on, and sometimes I usually say that